remember to consult an attorney. Whether somebody's adopting your child, you, the biological parents, make sure you speak to your own lawyer. Whilst the people who are adopting your children, they can also have their own lawyer, so that you fully understand what the implications could be. There was this story of this lady who has been in America for years. She's now an American citizen, and then but she was adopted. She filed for a petition to bring her biological parents to America, right? Remember that when you come to America and you become a citizen, you can file for your parents to also come and stay in America. They will also get green card. But there was a problem. The problem was that this person was adopted. So in the eyes of the law, hello, welcome to Ufoy TV. My name is Ikia Ufoy. Thank you for subscribing to my YouTube channel. Those of you who are new here, thank you so much for coming in today. Please make sure you click the subscribe button. All you have to do is just make sure that you're signing whilst you're on YouTube, and then you click on the subscribe. You'll be alerted whenever I drop a new video. Make sure you're following me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, all of the social media platforms. Thank you so much for doing this. Guys, today I wanted to talk about adoption, okay? Adoption is an interesting topic when it comes to DV lottery, because applicants should include their legally adopted children on the DV lottery registration. So you can, your adopted children are treated just like your biological children or your natural born children. Well, the reason why it is a topic that I wanted to talk about today is because it has come up quite often that a lot of people win the lottery and then they are now finding out how to do the adoption, whether what is the proper way to do the adoption. And you guys may have legitimate reasons for doing this, okay? Whenever you're trying to adopt somebody legally, definitely you must go through the judicial process. You must go through the court system in your country or in the jurisdiction where that adoption is taking place. Many countries are part of the Hague Convention, and so your adoption process might need to meet the requirement of the Hague Convention. If your country is not part of the Hague Convention, then your country will have local procedures for going through adoption process. Just make sure that you do so legally, okay? Now, as I stated before, you can include your adopted children on the DV lottery just like you would do for your biological children. Now, it is a problem now because sometimes some people mistakenly or naive, being naive, they say that, oh, do I need to add somebody? Some people think that they must include somebody. And it's not a must. You don't really have to include anybody on your application if that person is not an immediate relative. When I talk about immediate relatives, I'm talking about your children, your spouses. But it is not compulsory that if you are an unmarried woman, you have no children, you are an unmarried man, we have no children. It is not a requirement that you must have children. It is not a requirement that you must be married. You must attach somebody to the case. So some people feel that, oh, I must go with somebody. I can, so I am. I can take children, so I am going to include some children. And so now you find yourself in a tricky adoption process. Let me share this story with you. Recently, there was this story of this lady who has been in America for years. She's now an American citizen, and then but she was adopted. She filed for a petition to bring her biological parents to America, right? Remember that when you come to America and you become a citizen, you can file for your parents to also come and stay in America. They will also get green card. But there was a problem. The problem was that this person was adopted. So in the eyes of the law, their parents, their biological parents, are no longer their parents. In the eyes of the law, they have no legal standing. They have no legal rights because they gave up their parental rights when they gave up their child for adoption. So when this lady submitted her petition to USCIS, it was rejected because she is filing for petition for people who are no longer her parents. So my brother, my sister, who is trying to adopt your sister's children because you have won the lotto, no matter how noble what you're doing might be, okay, you may feel that this is noble. Like my sister, she took care of me, she helped me when I was going to school. My sister is struggling, let me adopt her kid and bring the baby to America, bring the child to America so that the child can help her someday. You may have a noble reason, but does it mean that that is the right thing to do? Using means that are not genuine, trying to circumvent the immigration process is fraud. As noble as whatever you feel might be, as noble as your intentions might be, it is still committing fraud because you are using the immigration purpose for something else other than what it was intended for. You are only adopting because of visa. That is fraud. If you're trying to go through the adoption process, you can legally do so. But please make sure that it is not a way for you to use it fraudulently for a visa. Remember, because you can doesn't mean that you should. Okay? If you're already performing the role of a mother or of a father to somebody, you are a guardian to somebody, and then you've been raising a child, you've already been doing that, and you want to adopt this child, that is okay because you have already been doing that. It wasn't because of this lottery. It wasn't because of an American visa. You were already performing that role as a parent to that child. But those of you who just, I've won lotto, I want to ask somebody, let me bring my sister's child, let me bring my brother's children, let me bring who and who. This is for you. When that child comes to America and someday they think they can go and bring their biological parents, they will not be able to do so because those parents no longer have rights. It doesn't mean that your child cannot call you. Your child may be able to call you. Your child may be able to send you money. Your child may be able to visit you, but they cannot legally claim you as their parents. They're going to treat the adoptive parents as their actual parents. So I hope that this story enlightens you. The story about this lady, her predicament, it is sad. So hey, if you are stuck around till this point in the video, thank you so much. Please share this video with your friends and families so that they can learn a thing or two about the adoption process when it comes to DV lottery. And always remember to consult an attorney, okay? Whether somebody is adopting your child, you, the biological parents, make sure you speak to your own lawyer. Whilst the people who are adopting your children, they can also have their own lawyer so that you fully understand what the implications could be. All right, guys, thank you so much. I'll see you on my next video. I love you. Bye bye.